Form of Kavaero that popped up on my list this morning. Instead of the World Championship version list that was playing with the 2-drop Spider, this is actually playing with Fairy, Dream Thief, and Wreckage Wickerfolk, which is quite interesting, and a surprise of Kaido. So it gives it a little more mid-game besides just killing someone with Kavaero. Fairy, Dream Thief, 1/1 for 1 when it enters Survail 1, and then you can exile this card from your graveyard, you can draw a card, and you lose 1 life. Wreckage Wickerfolk, flying when this creature enters Survail 2, it's a 1/3 flyer. Kind of does the same job as the Spider, still Surveils 2, has 3 toughness, but this one has flying instead of reach. 1 of cash grab in the main board. Mill 4 cards. You may put a permanent from among these cards milled this way into your hand. And then it's still playing Oblivious Bookworm as a 4 of. At the beginning of your end step, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. A good way to loot through your deck. At the 3-drop, you still have Awaken, Honor, Dread, destroy a target non-land permanent, mill 3 cards, and then Saga 3, discard a card. When you do, return target creature or land card from the graveyard to your hand. Playing Kaido in the main board, which is spicy. Kaido Ninjutsu for 3. If you've been playing Standard for a while, you know this card has haunted my dreams. +1, all ninjas get +1/+1. 0, Surveil 2, draw a card for each opponent lost life this turn, and tap target creature, put 2 stun counters on it for a -2. I believe Kaido is the only ninja in this deck, so his +1 might be able to push through damage, who knows. The namesake of this deck, Kavaero, enters as a copy of any creature card in graveyard, except its name is Kavaero, and it's a 4/4 spider human hero. So we can also copy spells out of my opponent's graveyard. And then the upper package of Kavaero decks, you have 4 of Overlords with Impend, mill 4 cards, put a non-avatar card or Planeswalker from your graveyard to your hand, so we can bring back Kaido. A 1 of Terror, a way to, when we play Kavaero as the combo, we can just kill our opponents. 4 of Bringer of the Last Gifts, it's the combo piece that goes with Kavaero. Arden at the top end, another good juicy target for Kavaero to win the game. This deck is only playing 2 Surveil lands, but unlike the Worlds list we played a couple days ago, this has 2 mainboard Cabinet of Souls because it doesn't play tutor effects in this deck, so we need to have access to more Cabinet of Souls. But that's the deck. Hopefully we can Surveil into some wins today. We get to go first. We get Surveils. Is this a Spider? We can claim human with Cabinet of Souls to play Bookworm on 2. I keep it. I keep this. So. Forsaken Miner. Okay. Is that a good draw? It doesn't matter, I played the wrong land. So we can play Wickerfolk. Pitch 2 Bookworms. Next turn we can Overlord. I just wanted to play the Surveil guys first, because this is our first game. Oh, it's the Aggro Orzhov deck. I will block. Because we drew Bringer, I should probably play Bookworm to guarantee our loot. No attacks. Draw a card. Throw away Bringer. And pass. We have quite the defense here. We can, like, double or triple block. Doesn't really matter. We can let them extend a little bit. Human. So I played this and play Kavaero. Do I just get an instant win here? Is that how this deck works? Yeah, that's how this deck works. Bye, friend. Opponent goes first. We can Surveil. Yeah, we can keep this. Opponent plays a Verge into a Dork. We'll just play our Surveil land. I think we can just bin this. We're just looking for ways to put stuff into the graveyard at this point. The Badger Mole deck. Okay, so we're on a race. And Paw Patch Recruit. Okay, so we probably have a couple turns until Ouroboros comes down. Do I want to have a blocker? I can't play that, can I? Unfortunately, I think I need to play the Surveil land here. And throw the fairy away. We want a guaranteed hit land 4. An opponent just racing with us. We could die to Ouroboros here for sure. But us missing a land drop here might be the end of it. There is a Bringer in the graveyard, so if we top deck and an untapped land, we can just win the game on the spot. If they Ouroboros were not quite dead. Another Badger. To Bramble Familiar. Oh, there's a Crater Hoof. We're just dead. Sweet. So it doesn't matter if we drew a land or not. Best of one, baby. This hand has everything I need, right? I'm going to play this tapped and pass the turn. I'm going to place a swamp into Tactics. Rude. There goes our Kavaero, probably. They took Kavaero, so we'll just play an Overlord. Decline everything that was put there. Next turn we can Overlord again. They can probably Intimidation Tactics. Main board, Soul Guide Lantern. Who hurt you, opponent? Who hurt you? Guess we'll Overlord again. Have a great day, Kami. But then we'll just play our land and play a Thief. I'm looking for an untapped land, probably. That was not an untapped land, so we'll just pass from here. I wouldn't be surprised if they hold on to the Lantern until we play our Kavaero. What is your 3-drop? Are you going to kill the Thief because you're scared of Kaido? Strategic Betrayal. Yeah. Soul Guide Lantern. Betrayal. Yeah, that's the thing, man. I'm going to keep my land on top. This guy is like, I'm going to face Kavaero and Lessons and nothing else in Standard. So he's going to crack his Soul Guide Lantern because he's probably looking for a land and misses the land. We're going to just go to combat with Fairy. Surprise, it's a Kaido. And gives up anyways. What is magic right now? One goes first. Yeah, we can Thief into Bookworm pitching Arden. Tiny Bones joins up. I'm sorry, opponent. Thank you for letting me throw away my Arden. So we have Bloom into Dream Thief. We'll keep Kaido on top. They play a land. They're probably going to bounce Tiny Bones with Nurturing Pixie? Sure. And they're going to make us discard more cards, is my guess. Yep. So let's pitch the other Dream Thief. Blue-green, right? Just throw our Wicker Folk down. And Surveil another Arden. Working our way up to Kavaero. Knocking in a Breaker, sure. You can sacrifice our creature. You got it. And killing our Wicker Folk, yeah. That stops us from getting Kaido value. We're gonna play our Bookworm, play our land tapped, and get a Bookworm triggered end of turn. Bring away another Bookworm, probably. Or Kaido. Let's throw away Kaido. If we draw lands right now, we kind of just win on the spot. A Pixie to pick up Tiny Bones, probably. Momentum Breaker, okay. So they saw me throw away Kaido, so they probably want me to remove all creatures from the board. Makes sense? Untap land, please. Deck, don't do me wrong. You did me wrong, I hate you. So, Bookworm, end of turn draw, throw away a Bringer. If they try to make us discard again, we can discard the Awaken the Honor Dread. They're playing a Talent. And they have one card left, which is a land. So, what are you going to get back from your graveyard? A removal spell, sure. Land, please. That's not a land. Question is, do we fairy to draw a card and just try to find a land? That's probably the answer. Nope. Okay. Bookworm in a turn. Please find a land. Nope. I'm going to throw away Kavaero. Okay. They draw a Pixie for turn to pick up Storm Chasers. Now they can kill our creature with Trajectory. 40 the untap.gg. I have a 49% to draw a land this next turn. And if we don't draw a land, I just die on the spot. I drew a land. I'm going to pay 2 life to play my Kavaero. Copy Bringer. And another Kavaero can copy a Pixie. I'm going to keep that art in there. We get some Survail triggers. At 0. Bookworm in the graveyard so we can get that with Arden. Don't need another Awakened Dead. And our opponent scoops it up. Well, we found our 4th land and win the game. Woo! I go first. Yeah, we can keep it. Let's play our Watergrave first and pass. Opponent just plays land and passes really fast. Okay. I'm going to play that Verge that we just drew to save some life and play our Wicker Folk. Bringer in the graveyard, land in the graveyard. Seems okay. Opponent just plays a swamp and passes, so I guess we untap this breeding pool, swing in with the fairy. Kaido off the fairy.
Your tech is way.
Deal damage, and we surveil twice.
Information is its own weapon.
Don't need another land. I kind of want to draw the Overlord. Next turn we can Overlord and Wicker Folk in the same turn. Seems pretty good. Our Kaido is down. You got it, friendo.
I need more intel.
Let's do the play we talked about. Overlord. Mill a bunch of cards. Getting back a Kavaero. Then untap land, playing the Wicker Folk. Another land is nice. It's play tapped. We're playing Kavaero next turn anyways, so. I assume my opponent is probably playing the Wrath spell. Or they're playing a bat to take my Kavaero. That works too. Saboteur. Not the deck I thought they would be playing. So let's go beat downs. Player Wicker Folk to Survail. Don't need more lands. Do I? I do not. We're just looking for a Kavaero. I guess a land next turn is not the worst. So we can play Awaken next turn. No. No, we're looking for Kavaero. Pass the turn. One plays another swamp. Are you going to wrath me? Unstoppable Slasher. Okay. Well, there is a Kavaero. So let's just play our Kavaero. On Bringer. Bring everything back. Terror of the Peaks goes upstairs. Cash grab's fine. We can cash grab and awaken in the same turn next turn. We pass. I'm expecting a board wipe. Never mind. GG, opponent. Opponent goes first. We have Survail and a cash grab. I think this is a really good hand. This does not make black on turn 1, which is unfortunate. Oh, Surveil land first is pretty good. Do not need another island. And they play at Surveil, Thundering Falls. Storm Chaser. Okay, so this is probably the mid-range deck of, is it? Still Grand. Never mind. I lied. Yeah, so let's Dream Thief to Surveil 1. Don't need another Kavaero. And then Surveil land that we just drew. Awaken the Undead's pretty good. We can kill Grand with it. What color do you think Lorwyn will push? I don't know. Lorwyn is known for, what, fairies and elves? So whatever the strongest fairy elf will be is what would be pushed. We have Poo-Poo UFO. Doesn't mean there's existence of PP submarine. I don't know. See, I have two... My wheel today, Duck, has 2 lists that play Poo-Poo UFO, so... You should stick around. My opponent destroys my Dream Thief. Price of Freedom. Okay. Good thing I have 1 basic. That's hot. Main board Price of Freedom. Okay. I think Overlord's just the better play here. We can get our Wicker Folk as a blocker. Play our tap, land, and pass. Fortunately, we don't have all of our combo cards in the graveyard, so we can cash grab and Wicker Folk next turn. Opponent gets in with Grand. Now they have Lessons online in case they want to draw 3. There it is. And then there's another Wisdom. Yeah, you're up to 7 cards in 1 turn. Seems fair. We have a Verge. I'm going to play a Wicker Folk to have a blocker. Playing around any form of... Oh, there's a Bringer. Cavern of Souls is the perfect draw here. And then we can just pass from here. I'm playing around Quench, which I assume they're playing. Ban attachment end of turn, yeah. There's their 3rd Accumulate Wisdom in 1 game. In the top 20 cards of their deck. Seems fair. Boomerang Town on Boomerang, Storm Chasers, and Kit back. Price of Freedom over and over again. That seems kind of juicy. A lot of extra steps for land destruction, though. Opponent's passing. And I think I want to block the Otter to prevent my life total here from being terrible. I will block the Otter, forcing them to waste more spells. Be really bad here if they have a Tidebinder. They are now halfway through their deck on their turn 5. Seems fair, right? What else are you gonna do? You have 3 mana. Another talent, yeah. My turn. I'm gonna play cash grab. See if they counter this or not. Get our Cavernous Souls. And we play our Cavernous Souls on human. And play Kavaero. You have a way to stop this trigger. If you do, you kind of win the game. If not, then I'm kind of dead here. No! Just play Kavaero and Lessons just gives up. Just like that. That's how easy it is. Why is Raven pissed off? No, I'm just thinking. It's just my face. I'm gonna keep this. We're gonna surveil here. Hopefully find some... I don't want a Kaido. I'm hedge main surveil, throwing away a Kaido, and I don't think my opponent understands what's going on. Oh, it's a Chocobo deck. Sweet. I'm gonna just put my land and pass, and then we can untap, play Awaken on the Chocobo. Unfortunately, we drew another land. Ride the Spadoof. I love that card. Unfortunately, your chicken is the threat right now, so I'm going to kill the chicken. And hopefully Awaken can get us into some good stuff. And there's a Hydra, yeah. Ooh, I drew another Awaken, so I think I just want to Awaken on the Hydra and slow down the game a little bit. And play a Virgin Pass. The problem about killing all their stuff, they can... Oh, there's another Hydra. And they missed a land drop. That's pretty good for us. I think I kind of want to get Bookworm back, so we can pitch Arden to get Bookworm back. And then mill 3 cards, and then we get Kavaero back next turn. I think that's pretty good. So let's Overlord here. Getting back... Nothing. And then let's play a Bookworm into our tap land. Then we can draw for turn off the Bookworm and then throw away a Bringer. And then next turn we can throw away this other Bringer to get back Kavaero. And hopefully just win the game on the spot. They're missing land drops. This is really good for us because what I do fear is in one turn they can just make a Hydra super large after getting it back from the graveyard and we just die on the spot. It is possible. Chocobo kick. My Bookworm is not dead. But you get a trigger, which is scary. Another Chocobo kick. My Bookworm is considered very dead. They didn't attack, though, which is weird to me. But I'm going to pitch a Bringer. Carefully get back Man of the Hour. Play this on human. And I guess we Wicker Folk first to try to get a dragon in the graveyard. No, it doesn't matter. We'll just put more value in there. And then play our Kavaero on a Bringer. Bringer triggers. You bring everything and their brother back. I get an Arden back. And opponent scoops it up. I like it. Opponent goes first. Uh-oh. This hand feels like a trap again. But we'll try it. Play our Water Grave tapped. If we have a way to get these creatures into our graveyard, this hand's going to be sick. I can play Cash Grab on their turn. They played 2 Water Graves. Please be the mill deck. Just mill me. Oh no, is it Esper Control? No. Don't do this to me, bud. Cease and desist. Well, I'm sorry, friend. You shouldn't have thrown that away. Get an Overlord. Play an Overlord. Kind of bookworm, sure. And then play our untapped land and play our fairy. There are some more goodies. Don't need a 4th land. I kind of like the Kaido play coming up. It's going to be hot. Okay, they stock up into probably a Wrath. Fortunately, we don't have a dragon in our graveyard. Authority. Hmm. I'll play this on human. And dash in. Green and black. With a Kaido. They never saw this coming.
Don't be jealous of my tech. Looks like I gotta fight my
And then
way
let's
out of
surveil and draw some cards.
Aha. Now I know your weakness.
Drawing another Kavaero is not bad. I don't want to put it in the graveyard in case they wipe next turn. We can just play our Dream Thief. Bring her in the graveyard, sure. They could still Wrath us here and with the Surgical. Do they have 6 evidence? They do. So they can take all of our bringers now. There it is. I called it. All right, Kaido. Are you going to take us the distance? Let's find out.
I've got you beat 6 different ways.
Don't think I need those. Guess we can Kavaero now. And getting more Survail bros. Try to put a clock on that. Overlord on top is fine. And we can pass turn from there. What do you want to do? Wrath my 4/4? More collect evidence, exactly. So there goes our Kavaeros. He took that so fast. There was no hesitation. Yeah, you got it, friendo. Well, our Kaido is our clock now. I think we can draw here. Throwing away the swamp. Pass. Knock up probably for some lands. I could see them looking for the end to answer Kaido. Another authority, okay. And Betrayal to take our graveyard, so we just do this in response to draw a card. You got it. So, Kaido is now 5/5. I don't want to play a Wicker Folk. I know they gain 2 life here, but I want to Surveil and then have another options for Kaido. Put this on Fairy. Play Overlord. Get another Ardent and pass the turn. If he ends our Kaido and Wrath, then we're kind of in trouble. We have 17 cards left in our library, so if they just play the mill spell, we lose. Insult, not kicked. Hetramos. Okay. 5, 10, 11. You're just dead? I could see Ketramos being a card because the Lessons deck and Kavaero deck is kind of rampant right now. So Strategic Betrayal in this format with Cover Up seems juicy. But I wasn't expecting Ketramos control. We've been roped multiple times today, and it's pretty disappointing that Magic players get salty. But, you know, here we are. I don't know why people do this. Oh, I'm raging, so I'm gonna make you wait on me. It makes no sense to me. Like, you're not cool. You're not important. I can bring in my other Kaido off my Kaido, but then they would gain 2 life. Goodbye, opponent. On to the next game. Opponent goes first. We have turn 1 Fairy into Overlord and Kaido. I like it. The rest... My Kaido! How dare you! Alright, Dream Thief. Find me another Kaido. I don't want you. That's not a Kaido. They play a Swamp into a Miner. Okay. So let's play our Overlord. Revealing a bunch of crap. But we can get Kaido back. They play Corpses of the Lost. Okay. That's going to be annoying. We can Dream Thief, bring out Kaido, and force them to waste removal on Kaido, I think is the answer.
Did I scare you?
Looking for our combo pieces. There's our combo piece. We have anything in the graveyard? We do not. Nether Corpses. That sucks, right?
Next time, I'll win.
We're just dead on board? Right? We're just dead on board because we don't have any graveyard? How embarrassing. Losing the double corpses of the Lost. Alright. Opponent goes first. We have Awaken. We have a 2-drop. Hopefully we can find Kavaero with this hand. Some lucky mills. This hand, hopefully have some better luck. Rest turn 1. You got it, friendo. I'm gonna play our Water Grave tap and past. I like your swamps. They're pretty. Okay, your bat is gonna do what? Take Arden? Yep, and they take Arden. Joke's on you, I drew another one. I'm gonna play our Wicker Folk. Throw away the land, keep Awaken on top. If they play the 3-drop enchantment Reacher. Okay, I'm just gonna Awaken the Honored Dead on Preacher. And still have a blocker. Here's Bloodletter. Let's see what Awaken mills over. Bunch of trash. So Wicker Folk into... There's a Bringer, but not Kavaero. We can just play Marsh and pass. Another Cavern on Vampire. Getting back with our trigger. Maybe a Kaido. Block with Deep Cavern Bat. Take 4. Are you gonna bat me again? Pay a Black Sun to kill the Wicker folks. Okay. So we can pitch an Arden. Probably to get back a Wicker folk. So we can surveil some more. Just looking for our win con. Play the Bookworm we drew for turn. Play our land on Human. Pitching the Arden. Okay. We are 21 cards deep into our deck. They play a Terminus, that's fine. And a bat to take Overlord.
Yeah.
We're thinking of playing Boros Momo, Steven. We'll find out. We have to hold on to this land because of Bookworm. And we'll throw away our land. Draw another Overlord. Please don't bat us again. Cross your fingers. Oh my goodness. That's another bat. Sure. Gonna pass and pitch our land we just drew. Drawing a land and pitching a land. Did you draw another bat? Look at my hand. Look at my land. Do it. Villager for 4. I take 8. Okay, there's another Wicker Folk. To surveil 2 lands away. And then end of turn we can Bookworm again. Pitching another land. That was a land cluster, wasn't it? I have to block or I die. I'm gonna pass again. Drawing more lands. They drew another land. They attack all out, we die. Being super passive. Gonna block with our Wicker Folk. Please, Kavaero. Please, my friend. Sometime in the near future. Okay. I'm gonna not attack. And see if we draw Kavaero. And we drew another land. And this deck really hates me today. I don't think we should play this deck today. That's unfortunate. My quick thoughts on this deck. I was having a questionable drawing day. Out of 6 of our 8 losses, we went 8-8 today, was Kavaero passed half of our deck, so he was in the last 30 cards or more, and we didn't draw Kavaero. Unfortunately, that is the downside to this deck. Playing this Survail package with Fairy and Wicker Folk, and not playing Bitter End. We had a few games also in our loss where we just had all of the top end Reanimator targets in our hand, and the only way we can get rid of these creatures in our hand is with Bookworm, and if Bookworm dies, then they just rot in our hand. So I think this different version is cute, but I think it is still lacking ways against the original version that we saw made top 8 of Worlds. I do like Kaido in the main board. It is cute. It won us a fun game with control that they weren't expecting. They were able to remove Kavaero and our graveyard, but Kaido got across. And it could be worth laying Kaido in the main board as maybe like a 1 or 2 of, or just honestly putting Kaido in the sideboard and still playing the Kaido or Glarb package to play in the sideboard. But in a best of 1, when you don't draw Kavaero, you don't win the game, and that's it. So that's this deck today. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.